So we're headed over to Sean's again, 50 cents a dollar. You guys know the deal, the home game. We're gonna try to turn it around again. Last session didn't go so well. Let's try and make a profit this time. Maybe 10's our lucky number. Let's see how it goes. I'll see you guys when we get at the table. Peace. Nice. All in. Come on. Ready to lose his money again, baby. Ready to lose it. What's up, guys? Episode 10 of the Poker Police vlog. We're in for $70. We're trying to turn around this downswing, and the last hand of the video actually determines if we make money or lose money on the session, so make sure you stick around for that. So this is about the third hand of the night, and we picked up Queen King of clubs in the middle position. We decided to raise it up to 350. Bubba calls, Dan calls, Jake folds, Sean calls. Smokey will re-raise to 12. Michelini and Under the Gun calls. After a little bit of thinking, we decide to call. Bubba makes the call, Wiffle folds, and Sean makes the call. We go 5 ways to a big pot. The flop is Deuce 7 Queen, all spades. Sean checks, Smokey checks, Dan also checks, so it's to us in middle position. We're not going to let anybody with a spade see a free card, so we go out and bet $12. Bubba makes the call, Sean and Smokey both fold, and Dan Under the Gun makes the call with only $6 behind. Turn comes the 4 of hearts, doesn't change much. Dan checks, and we decided to just check it. We don't want to blow the pot too big. And then Bubba shoves for $28 total. Dan calls for 6 effective. Now this bet puts us in a tough spot. I feel like most flushers are betting for value here. They're not going to be putting their whole stack at risk. Even though it's such a small stack compared to the pot, I don't think that a flush would be shoving here. Dan can have whatever. $6 is, at this point in the pot, is nothing to us. So we end up deciding to make the call. We stack our chips out and put them into the black, and let's see what we're up against.
What do you got? Do you have a spade? I have a spade. I need a spade. What do you got, Dan? You don't have a deck? I need a spade.
So Bubba announces that he needs a spade, and Dan has us absolutely dominated with ace queen. So the only thing we can win is a side pot here, unless a king runs out.
Yeah. I can't beat you.
River is the 6 of diamonds, doesn't change anything, so we scoop the side pot, Dan scoops the main pot, and we only lose $6 for the hand. Next hand I have for you, in the big blind, we pick up Jack 6 offsuit. Now this isn't a hand I would play, obviously. We had a few limpers, Bubba limps, Dan limps, Jake limps, Sean limps, and then everyone folds to us, so we get to see a free flop, and we end up flopping middle pair. We're checking here, trying to get to showdown. Everybody checks again. Sean bets 350. We decide to make the call with a jack. Why not? Bubba folds. Dan calls. Jake calls. 4 ways to the turn. We decide to check in the dark. Checks all the way to Sean. He bets $10. We still flat. We have showdown value, so we're perfectly fine getting to the river. Dan re-raises to 20. Everyone folds to us. Now, I felt like Dan was trying to make a move here and try to buy the pot. I asked how much he has left. It's 12, which just felt weird to me. Like, if you're going to re-raise the pot, why not just go all in with 12 behind? So it's 22 for us to put him all in, and we think that he is making a move. So we're putting the chips in and praying for a fold, and he ends up making an instant call, hitting us right in the gut. So we know we're definitely dominated. So the instant call was a bad sign. He has ace jack. We're totally dominated. And to add pain, the river comes a jack. So the money would have gotten in either way if we flatted. Wiffle got the best of us there. After putting our stack to Dan, we top off for $80 more, and we pick up ace queen offsuit. Middle position, Mike limps to us. We raised to 350. Bubba folds. Jake makes the call in the small blind. J-Rod in the big blind makes the call. Mike makes the call middle position. And we're going 4 ways to a flop. Ace, king, deuce, rainbow. Jake checks, J-Rod checks, Mike checks. So we put out a bet of $750. Jake folds, and then Mike in middle position folds out of action, which induces J-Rod in the big blind to make the call. Now, if we didn't have top pair with a good kicker here, I would have been really pissed. J-Rod checks on the turn, 8 of spades, and we kind of steam bet for 15, and he instant folds. So it does make a difference, but still, poker etiquette, don't fold out of action. Always remember that when you're at the table. This hand's kind of weird, and you guys will see why. We're in middle position with ace-4 offsuit. We decide to raise it up to 350. Bubba makes the call. Smokey in the big blind makes the call. Smokey checks in the dark, so we decide to mix it up and bet 750 in the dark. So We go to the flop 3 ways, 3 ace-6, 2 diamonds, Bubba folds, Smokey folds, and we win the pot. This hand, we're in the big blind. We pick up queen-jack offsuit, Bubba limps, Smokey limps, Dan limps, and Mike to our right limps. So we decided to raise it up to $5. Bubba calls, Smokey calls, Dan calls, and Mike folds. So we go 4 ways to a flop, 7, 4, 10. We check, Bubba checks, Smokey bets 5. We have a backdoor draw, but we could have easily gotten away from it here. Nonetheless, we decide to make the call, which puts us in a tough spot later in the hand. So turn comes 5 of hearts, still doesn't change much, but there's now a flush draw and a straight draw out there. So we're going to try and represent this and try to get a bluff through and just steal this pot. So we decide to bet 12, Smokey calls, Dan folds, and we're going heads up to the river. Now the river comes, the 8 of spades. This is another great card for us in our range. There's plenty of straights out there, and we're going to represent that. So we're going to put out a stone cold bluff. We decide to make it look like a value bet with 1850. We put on our best Tom Dwan face and are praying for a fold.
I believe.
Of the United States.
So somehow Smokey sniffs out our bluff and makes the call with only a pair of 7s. He made an absolutely great call and a great play, so props to him, and he gets to scoop the pot. We're showing off the shirts today. We got the cream on. There's a small logo on the chest, and then there's a large logo on the back. These will be available in the next coming weeks. If you want one, they're going to be $15 plus shipping. Just head over to Instagram and DM me at either pokerpolice_ or domepolice36. This hand's pretty straightforward. We had like $44, I believe, left, and everyone else was super deep. Jonathan to our right bought into the game, and he is extremely splashy and likes to gamble. So we decided to just go all in. We picked up pocket 10s in the small blind. He ends up giving us some action, and let's play this out and watch this together. He's got king 7 suited. King on the flop, right?
Thank God.
Jack. 10. Set. Thanks. So we got a double up when we needed it, and then we were card dead for about 20 hands. Here we pick up ace-9 offsuit in the small blind again. Smokey limps for $1. Jonathan limps. Us in the small blind raise to 5. Bubba folds in the big line. Smokey calls, Jonathan calls. We're going 3 ways to a flop. 5, king, 4, 2 diamonds. We decide to put out a seat bet of $6. Smokey calls, Jonathan folds. 9 of clubs on the turn. We're going to continue out here. We end up betting $12, and Smokey again calls. Not sure what he has here at this point. He could have, I put him on 2 diamonds. 3 of spades comes, and I honestly think that we're ahead here, and we decide to continue and bet again. We bet $24, and Smokey instant all-ins, instant jams on us, and this puts us in a really tough spot. We have the ace in our hand, so we're not too worried about the ace deuce straight. Odds are he's not jamming with the king. He's probably just calling there, trying to get the showdown. And like I said, the whole time in the hand I was targeting him, I believed that he had diamonds. So after thinking for a really long time, we end up making the hero call, and we end up hearing the best 2 words in poker. So we end up making the correct call, and we get to scoop the pot. We sat down for probably a half hour longer, and we didn't pick up any hands. So we decided to just cash out at the end of the night. We cashed out for $198, a first profit since July. Thank God the downswing is finally over. We get to book a win. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.